After being fired from 90 Day Fiance, Larissa has found herself a new job. Guys, what is up? Max here, the Celeb Talk guy, and I have kind of a hilarious announcement, and that is Larissa is now doing somewhat of like an assistant's job on some kind of a reality show with a magician. I know that probably doesn't make much sense, but here is the deal. There is a magician named Jack Alexander, I believe, and he is doing a magic show, and basically Larissa is his assistant on the magic show. But also, like, while they are doing this magic show, I think they're also like filming a reality TV show for the magic show, so it doesn't make much sense. But I'm telling you guys, if you have not already seen the first episode of this magic show, this little trailer, I'm telling y'all gotta watch it. I'm going to put a link above or below this video because this magician released a little bit of a trailer, a little bit of a sneak peek of his show, and guess who's in it? Larissa. She's like the main person in this magic show, and she's running here and she's running there, and y'all just have to watch it. I was sitting on the floor laughing my you-know-what off. It was that funny because Larissa, she always seems so mad and angry, and they're trying to put a show on and she's like dancing around, and it was just, I'm telling you guys, it's so funny. So Larissa, first thing she gets kicked off 90 Day Fiance, next thing you know, she builds up her big OnlyFans website thing, and now she is, I guess, a magician's assistant. Now, y'all are probably thinking that she's really kind of down on, money and whatnot. It could not be further from the truth. I have no idea what she's getting for this magic show, but we do know that she did, on another website, similar to the OnlyFans thing, that she did a performance on there, and she got like, it was like, believe close to $100,000 for like 60 minutes of her show. So Larissa, she's not hurting for any money. Her and Eric, they moved off. They appear to still be together, but y'all already know my take on them is they are just together just to be together for the money, and so she can get a green card, and that is it, because they do not seem like a real couple, but that's a conversation for another day. And while we are on the topic of Larissa, for those of you guys that are wondering, well, what is going on with her, John Yates did a video that I saw on YouTube, an interview with her, and it was pretty good. She spilled some tea that I didn't really think was coming. So once again, I'm going to put a link above or below this video if you want to check out that interview. But really quick, it's super long. So really quick, what went down, and it was she shared some kind of insider stuff on why she got kicked off the show and what it was really like being on the show. And from what I took from the interview, it sounded like she couldn't stand being on the show. She was happy that it made her famous because obviously all of Larissa's fame is from the show, but you could tell she was just sick of it. She's tired. She doesn't want to be on it any longer, and I don't entirely blame her. I guess she was saying that they'll just film and film and film for hours, like 10, 12 hours, and then they only end up using like, 2 or 3 minutes of that segment. So it's like, well, why did I just waste all of this time filming this if you're not even going to use it? And there had been a rumor, but there have been a bunch of rumors that Larissa and Eric are actually engaged. Maybe, I don't know for sure. I don't really think that's the case, but that could possibly be true. But still, y'all better comment below. And now I have a favor to ask y'all. Y'all, it was Monday night last night, and the Family Chantel was on. Now, before you guys say, oh my god, I hate that show, I'm never gonna ever watch that show, I have a burning question for you guys. Will you please just watch it? I mean, who watches the Family Chantel? Comment below if you do. I do not like the family. I don't like Chantel. I don't like the mom. I'm not a fan of any of them. But for some reason, every Monday night at 8 o'clock Central, I sit down on my couch and I watch it. And the last night's episode was so good. And I knew it was going to be. What happened at the beginning was a lot of boring, just not entertaining stuff. So the beginning of it was not very good. Besides the fact that we're starting to really see a lot of drama between Chantel and her sister Winter. They're just, Chantel, she has that thing that none of us like. She seems to be really entitled, and it has to go her way, and she's always kind of just a snobby type princess type thing. And so, she has a sister, and it really kind of seems like her mom kind of pushes more of her attention towards Chantel. And so her sister, she's been talking about her weight and how she's just not feeling happy with herself and this, that, and the other, and how Chantel's kind of like pushing her to get this procedure. There's a lot of tension kind of going around in the family that I do not think is scripted. I honestly just think that Chantel is, like I said, a princess. She needs to get everything her way, and her sister is sick and tired of being like the second in command. She wants to have that same attention, that same love from everyone, and I feel like she might kind of think that because she has a little bit more weight issues and whatnot, that her family might not love her as much, and she even made the comment that she believes that Chantel doesn't love her as much because of her weight. Now, I am not saying that's right. In fact, I'm saying that's completely wrong. I mean, I think if that is the case, if Chantel does not love her sister at all, or even, a lot because of her weight issues, horrible, wrong, shame on Chantel. Not saying I agree. I feel bad for the sister Winter, but in the episode, Winter was going over her issues, her feelings, how she really feels about Chantel, and yeah, they have some problems. We also got to see Royal and Anjanette, Chantel's older brother. He is just Mr. Conservative Quiet. He's a goody. He is not trying to get in any of this drama. I am shocked he agreed to come on this show. He seems to just be a very straight-laced, rule follower kind of a guy. They all met up for a family Christmas picture, which that tells me one thing: more than likely this show was being filmed around December, I suppose. And so, yeah, very straight-laced. He wasn't having it. In the last episode, Chantel and Anjanette, they went out. They were having a good old time. They were dancing a little much. And then, Royal ended up coming and picking up Anjanette. He was not happy. He was kind of embarrassed. He was uncomfortable with Chantel. And so they were talking about that thing that went down. Wasn't that big of a deal, but we definitely do have some stuff coming up with them, because I saw in a preview that it sounds like Anjanette has some kind of like a big secret she is hiding from, I guess, Royal and maybe his entire family. I don't know what it is, I can only imagine, but we're going to have to wait and see. But now on for the good part, and that is when Chantel and Pedro flew over to New York City to meet up with Nicole, Pedro's sister's new boyfriend, Alejandro, who is also from the Dominican Republic. So I kind of thought, well, hey, Pedro, he's from the DR. Alejandro, from the DR. They have that same kind of a culture. I feel like they would kind of, have something similar interests in common and whatnot. Like when I see an Italian, because I'm Italian, we already are hitting it off. We're like buddy. So I kind of thought they would have that same vibe. Like, hey, we have similar culture, similar taste, whatnot. That was not the case, though, because once they met, you could just see Pedro. I don't know if this was for the show or if he was really just being this like defensive, mean brother, but he had his mean brother thing going on. Like, he was not trying to be buddy with Alejandro. Right from the get-go, he was questioning him. He wasn't trying to make any small talk. They were just getting straight to business. And Alejandro at first was kind of buddy, hey, but then you could just see he kind of was like, you know what, dude, don't try to play with me. I feel like Alejandro was trying to be really straight-faced. I mean, y'all can comment below. I couldn't really figure out for myself if Alejandro was being cocky or just confident. I think it was somewhere kind of in between. He was definitely confident, but also, because it is his girlfriend's brother, you might want to be a little bit more buddy. Like, he was trying to be kind of like, tough and not show many emotions, but it's like, Alejandro, guy, come on. You're trying to put on a show. You're trying to impress, at least in my opinion. Be nicer to your girlfriend's brother. But of course, Pedro was not one to talk because he was trying to act all mean and tough, and it was just stupid. Long story short, he asked him a bunch of questions. And then the infamous question came, well, hey, you're from the DR. How'd you get here? And he said he came here on a tourist visa, but, guess what? He stayed here because he got married. So, oh my gosh, it was unbelievable. I was sitting there, I was like, what? And then, of course, typical reality TV fashion, boom, the episode ended. And we got to see a sneak peek of the next episode. And it looks like Pedro was super upset with Nicole. He was FaceTiming her. And I can't really figure out what exactly is going on. Now, more than likely, if he did get married to stay in the US, he married an American woman. But they almost like kind of pictured it like he might have married Nicole. Now, I don't think that could possibly be the case because Nicole, she's in the Dominican Republic. So likely, I think we could all assume that what happened was he came here on a tourist visa, came to New York, met a woman, met the first woman that would marry him probably, and he got married. And I think he's likely in the process of getting a divorce if he's going to be dating Nicole publicly. I feel like if they were kind of just cheating or whatnot, it wouldn't be so public. So more than likely, he came here, got married, and now he's trying to get a divorce because he has his he's got a green card, and now Nicole is seeing him. That is probably what's going on. But Pedro, he was not happy. He was not feeling it whatsoever. So y'all comment below. I mean, what in the heck? I would never have ever guessed that to be the case. He was going to be married. And usually on these shows, I can guess pretty good what's going on. But yeah, I had no idea. I thought, if anything, Alejandro was going to say he was engaged to Nicole. But married? I mean, that is crazy. So I'm telling you guys, if you didn't watch The Family Chantel, I think it's actually going to be pretty good. Some of y'all even think say it's going to be better than Darcy and Stacey, and I kind of hate to say it, but I kind of do agree. So definitely, if you have not watched it, it's a great Monday night show. And it's like, what else are you going to watch on a Monday night? And the best thing is right after The Family Chantel, we got to see The Family Chantel again, but with pillow talk. So if you can't stand watching The Family Chantel alone, I would definitely consider watching it on pillow talk, because then we get to see all the old 90 Day Fiance people. They're hilarious. It's fun. Definitely a show to check out. And before I sign off for the day, really quick, I do want to briefly talk about a new TLC show called I Love a Mama's Boy. Very quickly, just because I know a lot of you guys said you're going to watch it. I was on the fence, but hey, for you guys, I gave it a shot, and I want to give my honest opinion, and that is one thumb down, one thumb middle. I'm at like 50%. It's not a very good show, but because y'all, wanted to hear about it really quickly, I'm going to vaguely talk about it. Number one, to me, it seems fake. Now, I don't know about y'all, but this show, like, really seems fake for a lot of these mother-son duos. Like, they don't seem real. And another thing, too, why isn't Colt and Debbie on this show? They're like one of the most infamous, mother-son weird couple things. Why aren't they on this show? So that was my first complaint. Colt and Debbie, they should be on it. But yeah, number two, it seems kind of scripted for some of these mother-son people. So let me really quick go through them, and I'll share my honest thoughts. The first one being Jason and Annette, and he is, I think, getting married to a woman named Justina. At first glance, they honestly seem to kind of have a weird relationship. They do seem kind of weird, kind of bizarre. So they don't seem very scripted, and his woman that he's engaged to, she's like really sweet and seems nice. So that actually seems kind of real. No big complaints on them. Now let's go to Mike and Stephanie, and Mike's mom's name is Liz. Okay, boom. Fake. That does not seem real. First off, like, Mike, he seems like a normal guy, and y'all want to know why I think this is really fake? Is Mike immediately said he's a model and he's trying to work on his model career. Okay, well, what is the best way to become instantly famous? Go on a reality show. So Mike and Liz and Stephanie, whatever her name is, I don't think it is real. More than likely, Mike probably has a relatively close relationship with his mom. Probably nothing too weird, but because they want to become famous, or he wants to become famous, they probably said, let's jump on a reality show. So I think they're faking a lot of the drama just to kind of be famous. Okay, then the next people are Shakib, Emily, and Shakib's mom is Layla, possibly. Honestly, they seem kind of real. Either his mom is just really fake for the show, or she is incredibly out of this world rude, because she was going off on his woman that he's with, and yeah, they don't seem nice. She seems mean. It's not even they, it's just the mom. The mom seems so mean. So either it is fake, or she is incredibly out of this world rude. And then last but not least is a man named Matt, and his mom's name is Kelly, and it seems 1, 2, 3 completely 100% fake. Does not seem real. I don't know their incentive to want to go on this show. Maybe they just figured, hey, let's go on a reality TV show. It'll be fun, be a different experience. But their drama and their life just does not seem real. Now, if it is real and this isn't fake at all, they're a bunch of weirdos. But if it is fake, well, hey, I called it. You know, it doesn't seem real. Their drama seems a little act up. All this crap and this weird stuff that they're doing, it just does not seem real. So that is my take. We only have a handful of people, I want to say couples, but we only have a handful of mother and son duos on this show. Am I going to watch it? It's after 90 Day Fiance, so I'll probably at least keep it on to just some entertainment. But, you know, it doesn't seem like it's that great of a show. I wish TLC would just come out with better, just more real, like, dating style shows. I love dating shows, so why not come up with more dating shows like 90 Day Fiance and things like that? What is the deal with these stupid, you know, smothered and mother and son shows? They're not very entertaining. But anyway, that is just my take. But thank God, Welcome to Plathville Season 2 is coming back in November. And you guys, I am so excited. Well, hey, thank you all so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. I can't even put into words and describe how much I love you guys, and it means to me when you guys watch these videos. Even if y'all have a little bit of critiquing, negative or positive, I still love you guys just so much. You guys mean the world to me, and so thank you all so much for watching. I don't say how much I love you guys nearly enough. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, comment below your thoughts, and if you haven't already subscribed or followed this channel, please hit the subscribe and follow button below. Well, thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for many more videos.